This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas A&M Aggies. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. But I do know it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
The offense now operating in empty. He keeps it on a design run. Gets the football, comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Aggies. They strike first in this national title bout.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. Look out, off and running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the... He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And there's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The linebacker shifting around now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the defense smothers him for no gain. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff to go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game. Didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Here comes the pressure. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more effort.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Moore. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to chuck it again. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a 1st down.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The defense showing blitz here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the 1st down.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They've got to rethink their 4th down plan.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. it goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward?
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Now they call a run. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grab near the sticks, it's Owens. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. And it's a comeback route. Waits into the clear. He's in the clear. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks, to put them on top now.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Hughley gets the first, now looking for more. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete, tried to find the receiver there, just missed him.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's back to throw again on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Touchdown, Aggies. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The Aggies answer back with a touchdown of their own.
Chris, this is what you work on so hard in the offseason, are these timing routes, in particular at this point on the field. If it's thrown on time, you really can't defend it, and the defender's got no chance. It's a touchdown based on all of that offseason work.
We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Movement here from the tight end. Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
What a clutch drive and a clutch kick here to take the lead, but there is some time left. This defense cannot play it too safe. You got to go out there, play your normal defense, just nobody past your safeties.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that, what it took to get here. Never to stumble, always to answer the